All right. Whoa. It's the blockchain.
Back
Again.
kind of.
Finally. Look at that.
After many months. No, how many months? Like 2 months?
Almost
it
two.
Feels like 3 or 4 months since we last recorded.
It's not been 3 or 4. That can't be possible.
It feels like it on my end.
1 month.
1 exact month?
I don't know exact. October 11th. So
Oh yeah.
Been a month and a half, nearly 2.
Yeah, nearly 2 months. We're back in the groove.
Back in business.
We have much to catch up on.
A lot did happen. I am very glad we took the break though, because I feel like I needed that. I was able to spend a lot of time on my own personal stuff, which was lovely, of course. But ready to jump back into it.
Yeah. Should we get back to those goddamn viewer questions?
Oh, of course, if your questions, and I remember to put that out. Want to mention though, no guests this episode, just us.
Damn,
just because
9
we
questions.
wanted to. Yeah, whole 9. I feel like we don't need a guest every episode, because remember, going forward with blockchain, I take a lot of inspiration from Super Mega Cast, and it's we're just hanging out, Doesn't got to be super structured, rigid. I remember originally in the beginning I was oh, need to have perfect audio quality and there's a 1 hour. It's fucking whatever, dude.
So many mistakes along the way.
I learned from each of them.
We're no Joe Rogan here. Just two idiots with no general direction in our life.
That's exactly what blockchain is all about. Admittedly, though, I was kind of hoping, we were kind of discussing getting back into it, potentially, a couple weeks back, maybe, and I was still doing some stuff, but admittedly, what, brought me back into it is I saw Twitter artist drama, and, this would be awesome to talk about on blockchain. I gotta be honest, that's what sparked it. And I texted Tyc, hey, you want to record tomorrow? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think a lot of the whole Twitter artist drama, they're kind of the same.
Of course.
They're either pedophiles, tracers, or probably both.
Yeah.
It's starting to become a pattern.
That's why
you have something you need to confess.
Also, don't gotta. I'm leaving the blockchain. Unfortunately, I traced my own art. But yeah, we're back and happy. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to record for 2 weeks, though I've had plenty of personal issues on my end. Which
oh, of course.
Your questions.
All right. Oh, Joe does draw. Hello. How was Thanksgiving on your end? Didn't see family, which was good. Keep staying safe and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Thanksgiving here in Canada was back in October, and I did fuck all then.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we celebrate on Columbus Day. Although I personally haven't celebrated in years. It was just kind of an excuse for my family to have a party and just drink and smoke and all. And
that's kind of all it is.
That wasn't for me. So these last few years, I've just been spending Thanksgiving the way I always did, playing video games until the middle of the night, and then eventually falling asleep and having turkey sandwiches after. Just not that interesting Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think that's really all a holiday has to be. I never really got or subscribed, I guess, to the idea of holidays in general having super important connotations to it, oh, you gotta honor God, oh, Christ on Christmas, or whatever on Thanksgiving. It's it's just an excuse people to have fun, people get mad about it too. It's sure, I guess, it's just an excuse for people to have fun.
Yep.
Spend it however you want. Well, need a little break every once in a while, a little relaxation. Hopefully Thanksgiving was good on all your guys' ends, the viewers, dear viewers. I wonder how many views this is actually going to get. I wonder if the
I wonder how far people are going to get into it because we've been looking at the analytics
oh yeah.
and seeing they like drop out like 30 minutes in, 20 minutes. I forgot
probably
exactly.
around. I mean, we got some dedicated listeners. I know some of the most popular episodes. I think was definitely the one with Weebros. She was, of course, he's got the thing. I think the most viewed one was the John Bob conspiracy. Of course, I spent my card. I have to only say it once.
Fuck him.
Man, that's weird though. Like thinking about 6 months ago was the first episode.
Yeah,
man, it's been a while.
Time flies, and we're already close to New Year's.
Jesus, and like thinking about kind of like what we were joking about back in those first episodes, and this man changed a lot since then, huh?
Those jokes did not age well.
None of them do. People still some friends still make fun of me for how it's like Tyc in the initial thumbnails was like white and then slowly, got darker.
Got a tan.
Yeah. Now the color palette's fixed, for the most part.
For the foreseeable future, it's going to be more consistent.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Thanksgiving happened indeed. Do you have like you mentioned you don't really, I don't know, you don't really do Thanksgiving stuff much, but I guess is there like a favorite dish, I guess, associated with the holidays?
No, I like eating smaller dishes. I think I'm going to take up like protein bars because lately I immediately want to vomit as soon as I eat a full meal. Like not even just full, just half a meal.
I may be slowly killing myself by doing this, but I've recently been substituting some meals for just like shakes. Not like ice cream shakes, like more like smoothies than shakes. Yeah. And like that's satisfying for me.
I might do that just for my own sake and my own mental well-being because there's a lot of anxiety going on in my end, and it's been going on since like I started noticing it a week or two before we took our break.
I think it was a really good time to do that, to take our break.
Definitely.
I can't imagine keeping up with blockchain during what was going on during all that. Not that I was like dying or anything, but
Yeah, I feel like if I continued editing, I will be mentally drained like
yeah.
a long time ago.
That's why I'm picking it up. And I've also been doing a lot of editing practice, so I'll be more proficient at that too. Not that blockchain's particularly hard to do.
What's really hard is tolerating your own voice.
honestly. One thing actually, I remember, I think with the last episode, one of the episodes, I remember this one bit where we mentioned like a big account followed us kind of out of nowhere, a big artist account, and it was like, oh, cool. We mentioned it, and like you told me to censor it, and I was like, it's not like a bad thing. Do we really have to censor it? Like, that's not a problem. And then I didn't censor it, and then I checked again. They completely unfollowed all of us in the account and stuff out of nowhere, and it's like, well, I wonder if that's the reason. Like, did they watch that episode and like? I almost wonder if it was like a dare by one of their friends, just like, yo, follow this fucking stupid account, bro. And then, well, we took the bait. Absolutely did. Yeah. Episode 21. That is this one. Yeah.
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 Now we're in a new era.
I'm still thinking
double digits.
What's the kind of like sensor sound? I guess is there like a blockchain sensor sound we should go for?
I don't know. Just continue using the monkey. It's like
the monkeys are funny. Yeah.
that was a funny joke in the beginning, and now it's just hopefully it's going to be a mainstay. I think I sent you the files for the monkey sensor.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere. I can download more monkey noises. We were watching like monkey videos like last night, I think, actually.
Of course you were. I've been inactive for through a majority of Discord servers, and Not necessarily cutting ties with people, but ceasing voice communication with most.
Mhm. That's what I did for a little while as well. Just like a bit, not as long. Because I can't fucking restrain myself. I just have to socialize with people. I'm cripplingly social. But no, I've recently gotten back into doing VCs and stuff, and it's fun. I enjoy my friends.
Yeah, I've been like selectively talking to people in VCs. Be it like a midnight movie watch,
Mm-hmm.
or in another group of people. Some people I know in real life, but it's just mainly people that I would say I'm close to than internet people.
Yeah, I remember you were doing that. The October movie nights were really fun. The very first time I ever watched most of those horror movies. Like, actually, yeah,
Yeah, you still
all
got
of them.
You still got Patrick Bateman as your banner.
I do. Yeah, I think out of all the ones that we watched,
American Psycho is a fucking
yep,
great movie.
it's something of my favorite from all those. Like, it's just, I don't know, something about it. Just like it. Mia Bateman is still my header. Crusty as ever due to Twitter's bullshit, but whatever.
Goddamn Twitter compression.
Yeah. Believe it or not, we got more viewer questions inbound. Dom Unit. Thank you, Dom. Will blockchain gaming be coming in 2021?
No.
No. Could you imagine the blockchain empire?
We start a Twitch channel and we just stream playing fucking Minecraft.
I wanted to do a YouTube content, more YouTube content for a while, potentially gaming stuff, just for fun with friends for a little while. But like, it wouldn't be blockchain related.
It'll be a weird brand thing.
Yeah, we'll set up a whole blockchain empire. Blockchain reacts. We'll have the blockchain family. We'll get like 3 kids on.
Oh, we're going to go in so much legal trouble if we do that.
You can't hire children. Like, you have to license for hiring children.
Well, you're going to have to go through the consent forms for the parents and blah, blah, blah. I don't know this stupid next question.
We can't, man, we can't siphon through the questions that soon. There's not that many good ones. No,
now that's on brand.
It's actually pretty decent, actually, surprisingly. I was thinking I was expecting to put that out. Like, not really get much to work with. But,
It's better than getting "Do you fart?" Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. I remember a while ago, a couple months back, I put out that one tweet of like, hey, anyone you guys like want on the podcast, send them in the comments. And it's like nothing. Or like just memes. And it's like, cool. It's fun though. Don't gotta take it super seriously as much as I used to, at least. The server itself, the Discord server, has been a ghost town, but that works. It's fine. It serves its purpose,
Join our Discord now. Link in bio.
Oh, you're the one that. No, is it? I don't know.
No, I think it's in the description.
Sure. Got another viewer question here. Kumo Salsa, hello Kumo. Would you be interested in a can of beans?
What kind?
Depends
of
on
beans?
what kind. Yes, what kind of beans? I say that, but there's like multiple kinds of beans. There's lima beans. I haven't had lima beans in since I was 5, honestly. When was the last time you ever saw an adult eating lima beans?
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen anyone eat beans. I've had beans. I've had beans once, and they made my mouth feel very fucking dry.
Yeah, they are kind of like that. It's a weird consistency, like kind of like pills. Like just kind of, it's very odd.
I don't know. Beans are weird, especially seeing the Reddit post of beans in weird places, like a clock.
Oh yeah. That fucking was going
Ice
around,
cube
wasn't it?
beans.
That's pretty fun. Those are specifically baked beans. We talk about food a lot on this podcast, I've noticed.
Maybe
We
we're
gotta,
just hungry.
yeah.
Hang on, what time is it? When was the last time I ate? Like 3 hours ago. I'm good.
Yeah. We'll branch out, do some ASMR.
Blockchain ASMR. Blockchain
So many
mukbang.
separate channels. You mentioned actually that like a little while ago, a potential like blockchain clips channel or something.
I mentioned that months ago.
Yeah.
I think a week or two after we took the break, but yeah, I think a clips channel will be good long term.
Yeah, that would be fun. Uh, I don't know
It'll
how
like
we.
ease new people into listening to the cast.
Yeah. What would we just like ask for the viewers' favorite clips? Or like watch all the episodes ourselves again and choose our favorite moments.
I don't know, man. Maybe get some like someone outside the podcast to review.
Probably.
I can't exactly remember every single funny moment in bit that we've had throughout the cast.
That's why it's good to revisit a couple times. I revisit blockchain every little bit. I don't like listen to it while I'm working or anything because I'm still not used to listening to my own voice. But you know, I think it's fun.
Yep.
In other news, just got distracted here for a sec. Because I saw Matt Pat was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh no!"
What did he do? Did he make
Okay,
another mental illness video?
no, apparently, okay, he's doing a charity live stream.
That's good.
Like he's raising money for cancer stuff, and people are also like certain people are trying to cancel him. I was reading the word cancer because he's raising money for cancer patients. It's trying to cancer him. That's going on the clip channel.
It's going on the clip channel along with the Jimmy Neutron bit.
Oh, the Jimmy Neutron bit was good. Man, I'm fucking mush mouth. I don't know what to say. Can't speak.
You get that checked out.
But yeah.
Good on Matt Pat for raising money for charity.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, there's a tweet going around that brings up the which Nintendo characters would survive the. Oh, we gotta probably censor that for the YouTubes. The virus.
The health and safety concerns generated almost exactly a year ago.
Let me note this down. All right. I want to keep little notes now as well of like when to do edits, because like I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing all over again. A couple days down the line, you know. But yeah, that's going on. I'll get other viewer questions. Oh yeah. At CEC_Cyclone. Hello, Nick. Your opinions on Black Friday? Funny Black Friday. I always forget it's a thing.
Yep. I just got myself a charging brick, one of those portable chargers. Yeah. Saved like $2 on it. That's how good the deal was.
All my Black Friday stuff is digital. Like I bought a couple of games on Steam.
Yeah, I just order things online. I haven't. The last thing I bought physically was a hard drive for my grandmother's laptop. Like, how long ago was it? Like a good while ago.
Man, like most things in 2020, it's just kind of been underground, a bit muted. You know, nothing crazy because like everyone's staying in. They should be at least. Unfortunately, we're not getting crazy fight compilations for Black Friday edition 2020.
Damn. Here's the thing: when I bought that hard drive, I checked online. I could have saved like $10 if I ordered it.
Damn.
So, like, I buy all my things through Amazon. Jeff Bezos, suck my dick.
I waste a lot of money because I'm bad with money. But well, I guess what are some of your most like the purchases that you've been most satisfied with? Some of your best purchases.
Oh, all my hard drives, like just about every single expensive technology that I'm using right now, like my Stream Deck Go XLR and display tablet. It's all like even this microphone. I could sell all of these and move out to fucking Switzerland or something. I choose not to.
Yeah.
I have a lot of expensive technology that like I still use. I'm like in a way good with money because these I bought these like years ago, except for this
Yeah. I
microphone.
mean, yeah, they're investments.
Yeah. Plus,
Similar. Yeah.
now I'm gonna start saving money through like I'm still searching for a job, and
Oh
like
yeah, I mentioned I was gonna try and look for a job too, and then I just didn't. I don't need a job. I really don't. It'd only be for my own personal stuff. I should get one though, but
yeah,
it's
and like
I've never actually had a job before, so that's gonna be
the
fun.
government can also grant me disability checks because there's a history of disabilities on my father's side of the family. So
Oh yeah,
I'll be using that for savings and like probably like not invest in any like crazy expensive technology for a good while because I'm still planning on moving out the city. That's like my main savings is for. And once settled out of province, I'll be investing in stocks and shit. Do
yeah,
adult stuff instead of just
yes.
I'm gonna buy another video game and order cheese pizza and in like at like 4 a.m.
I still don't really understand how investing in stocks works in like cryptocurrency. I guess we'll talk about cryptocurrency and we'll actually fit our name. Remember that's a thing.
Yep.
We named the podcast before fucking I even realized that was a cryptocurrency thing. And then we had a bunch of cryptocurrency accounts like follow the blockchain account on Twitter. And whenever you look up blockchain podcast, only cryptocurrency podcasts come up. So it's like, well, shot ourselves in the foot there.
Well, this name blockchain is better than our stand-in in the alternatives.
Oh, fucking! I'm so glad we didn't name it the Podcast. I'm so glad.
I would rather name it 100% Frank.
Yeah, we gotta have that second Frank video too. He's been talking about it. That would be an investment of time and energy, though. You kind of have to make up about 3 hours worth of free time for that one. Well, no, Frank's awesome. Love the guy. But yeah, I guess I can agree with you on the whole technology thing. How tech's pretty long lasting usually. Good investment. You can do a lot with it, like buy a microphone. It's one of my best purchases.
It was the only purchase as far as I know.
I mean, yeah, I guess the mixer counts as well. Usually, I've only ever recently come across like have disposable income. So like my computer was a gift. So was the keyboard and stuff. Because you just kind of wait for those events, like Christmas, birthday. The thing is, when you get older, like when you're younger, you kind of can ask for like a bunch of little toys and stuff, but then it's like, man, now I want the one expensive thing, like a monitor. I might ask for Christmas, or just buy it myself, because that'd be nice.
That's what I did last year. I bought a 30-inch monitor like 2 days before Christmas, and it was on sale.
Yeah, I should look into that. I guess.
It's this monitor's not particularly like powerful or good. It works. It's big. It's curved.
It works, and that's all I'm looking for. Really, it works. My mom officially has like more monitors than I do. She's got like 3. Okay, it's for a job, but still, it's like
only 3. No, I tore down my other 2 monitors. I used 4 like initially, but like lately after the break in the podcast, I took down most of my setup, and now it's just
Mm-hmm.
a
Same pipeline.
microphone. I tried using a normal non-screen tablet for a while, but the drivers fucked it,
Mm.
and I wasn't necessarily used to one monitor, so I hooked up my tablet that still works except for the express keys on the right side, and I'm left-handed. I'm
Oh damn.
left-handed, but luckily I never used the express keys.
Kind of on the vein of keyboards. Yesterday, I was getting real stressed because I was having this fucking problem with my keyboard, and like I couldn't really get into my computer because sticky keys was kind of like enabled. But it felt like it was like a shift was being held down, and like I couldn't really type, and I couldn't disable it either. I was like, what the fuck? I was spending like a whole hour just trying to figure it out and going through all my options, and like I literally disabled sticky keys, and it wouldn't like work. And it was so frustrating until I just kind of came across my right shift key was like stuck being pressed down in my keyboard, and I just didn't notice. So I just dislodged that a bit. It popped back up, and it's perfectly fine. I was getting so frustrated because I didn't know what was wrong, and it was just literally being held down the whole time by a phantom force.
It's weird. You got one of those like Razer LED keyboards.
Yes, I do.
I have one of them plus a little like gamer keypad that I could like bind anything to, and
Oh
stopped
yeah.
using both of them because they both required drivers, and that sucked. And I'm still
Oh
using a
yeah.
keyboard I bought like 6 years ago. It still works, although it has these like these weird like preset keys, like for Cortana, the calculator, and other features that I'll never fucking use.
Hmm.
It
Uh,
doesn't require any drivers. It just works.
Yeah, that'd be nice, I guess, because Razor's bullshit. It's like it's just like the drivers are hard to manage for some reason. They're weird and they like bug. I mean the keyboard itself works, and I like it when I like the light up, not for like crazy effects, but just to see it. Because like with my other keyboard, when it was like it's nice to not have the letters get scuffed or like you just be able to see it even in the dark. Like that's just nice. I don't need my keyboard making me have a seizure, with like the flashing colors and lights. Like it just works. That's all I need. And it does that. It's also bigger, which is good for my massive ape hands.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get you gamers playing in the dark. I used to, but then I got normal.
I can't really play in the dark because I have eye problems that make me very sensitive to that sort of thing. So like I used to be able to do it more, but recently I haven't. Like my eyes really start to hurt even if I just look at a screen like in the dark for
I
too
used to
long.
I used to do that when I had one of my old laptops from like years ago, and it broke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm a very privileged child. I don't. I've always had expensive technology and shit. And one thing I used to do was I had a bunk bed because I have to back then I had to share my room with family.
Hmm.
And whenever I got like the room by myself, I used to just like cover my bunk bed, and so like no outside light comes in. And I just play video games
Yeah.
or watch porn
Yeah, one or the other.
or both.
At the same time. I'm
Oh,
I'm
that
glad all those Newgrounds fucking porn games are going to be saved once Flash goes under, because that's happening. Flash is dying. Finally, that ship's sinking.
not the Flash.
A lot of stuff is being preserved though, which is good.
Thank fuck, like we're like now in the era, or like not now. It's like kind of always been this way where the internet loves archiving things,
Oh, totally. I love archiving things.
especially in extremely like legal circumstances. Like,
Hmm.
here's an interesting fact about Minecraft. There's a server full of like banned articles because Well, illegal
Really?
articles preserved in Minecraft.
Well, hot damn. It's that's pretty cool. I like archiving things, as well.
I wish I archived
Find it
my
useful.
old art, like videos I did like when I was fucking 14.
Yeah, I don't understand. I always see artists that are like, I just wish I saw recently an artist that had like 136K followers or something, and it's like, man, I hate my art. I wish I could erase it and start all over. It's like, sure, dude. I personally,
Whatever you say, man.
yeah, and I've also known people like they have their reasons. They can do whatever they want, but they'll like delete old art like after like a month or like periodically. I don't really know why. Like, are you embarrassed by it? Because like I like going back and seeing how much I've improved. Taking inspiration from what old ideas. That's just what I do.
Yeah, that's like one reason I've kept a lot of old files from like 3 years ago. Probably won't release them publicly, but so long as I have them, I could scroll
Hmm.
through old ideas and refine them to today, which I recently have with a character.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get into any OC lore. I'm still working that out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I know I like recording down things, I guess, like in a meme sense, like the list. I've recorded various people's penis sizes and lengths.
And
This
addresses.
and addresses, yeah. Consensually.
Yeah, of course.
It's just more fun than anything. Like, not super serious. I also do really like. I just my I stopped thinking. My wow, I already crashed. Oh yeah, like video archival and screenshot stuff, especially like ah, I already spent my John Bob card. I can't talk about that again. But no, in the context, like when all that happened and everything was like deleted, I already had a couple things saved, and it's like, I don't know, something about just archiving things. Not really in a like haha kind of way. Just I like having it because like this idea of like, oh, it's gone.
Yeah, like 5 years ago, you could look back and think, and he really tried to hide that, didn't he?
I still have that one episode of the Twitcast downloaded because I wanted to make a meme, and I still have it, and I can't find it like anywhere else on the internet. So I wonder if I'm one of the only people that like actually bothered to fucking download that.
You could put that behind a paywall.
It's only one episode though, unfortunately.
Blockchain Patreon.
You get access to the fucking
You get access to our penis sizes.
and everyone else's too.
And their addresses.
Yeah, that you had to pay more for that. That's the whole.
That is like the most illegal thing that'll ever be said on this. Especially since we know minors listen to this.
We're not doing that.
No. Of course not. We would be fucking criminals if we did.
Yeah, blockchain. Running from the law.
Not paying our taxes.
No, we are. Don't listen to him. No, we are. We do have more viewer questions though. At Lucia _Chanson. Hello, Lucia. Welcome back. I guess this is more of a thorough question, but what are your opinions on Roblox?
The game.
Yeah, I have an interesting relationship with Roblox, I guess, because up until like earlier this year, I never like touched it or played it at all. Or like last year, around this time, about a year ago, I never like touched it or played it at all. I didn't think much of it. It's kind of stupid, but once I actually like got friends to play some games with that actually Roblox can be really fun. I played Roblox like yesterday, dude. I still really enjoy Roblox. Like, I'm not afraid to say it. I really do. Not too many games, and I don't play alone. It's only fun with friends.
Yeah.
But games like Fleet Facility, Bad Business was one that was always a good time.
Those were good memories playing those at like 4 a.m.
Oh, totally. And I remember that someone in the friend group recorded and uploaded kind of one of our first gameplays of, what was it? Fleet Facility. And then Rad, he recorded and uploaded a video of us playing a Wild West game. That was a fun time. Which I still haven't done anything with the footage I got.
It was me that uploaded that Flee the Facility.
Oh, nice.
People forget that I make videos sometimes.
And yeah, even we don't really play it very often, but I'll still say like, "Why 9, boys? Why 9?" Like it's just become a fucking thing. In games that aren't Roblox. But yeah, I don't know. It's a very fun game. I like it. I like playing it with friends. Playing it alone is kind of weird for me personally, because the friends are what make it fun.
Yeah.
Did you play much Roblox like before? I guess we started doing it.
I did. In fact, like when we played Roblox, I'm still under my old username.
Oh yeah.
And like I made that account 5, maybe 3 years ago. At least 3 years ago.
Oh damn.
And I've been playing Roblox since like 2010 or 11. Since I was told about it through an acquaintance, not necessarily a friend, but someone told me about Roblox. I played a bit of it, like not too much, not too little.
Yeah, it was just there. It was a game. Like I was aware of it, yeah, but I never played it, of course.
I was a Minecraft kid.
Yeah, that was what I grew up with and played with friends. I still prefer Minecraft, and I've played. Oh man, I have these like spouts of like I've noticed we like play Minecraft like nonstop for like a whole month, and then stop for like 3, and like just repeats the cycle. Fucking repeats. Like the moment we find a new server to like all play in. That's
still banned from that last.
We got fucking banned from the other server. I don't know why.
It's because it's like exclusive to a Roblox Discord.
Yeah, I still don't know why, and we might not have been banned, but it's most funny to imagine that we were. Like, yeah, not sure why. Was it because I griefed the owner's house? That was fun. It was worth it.
No, the like griefing's allowed in that particular server. We were given the IP through a mutual acquaintance of ours, but like that IP was exclusive to like a Discord, a part of a Roblox community.
And I guess we weren't in there, so
no.
Oh, and they did ask as well. I remember.
Someone asked who is Tyc-Loud, and then
like, who's Tyc-Loud?
I all I did was mine out Y11. That's all I did.
I guess my only wish was that I could like put all my stuff in my inventory and armor like into a chest for someone else to find.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun server. It was just regular survival, but did a lot of fun stuff, the Nether adventures and whatnot, and there was a lot of. So Minecraft is a lot to offer. I still fucking love that game. I should play Minecraft again, honestly, but I just got to get a server up because multiplayer is again the most fun you can have with it.
God, I've been playing Minecraft for nearly 10 years now. Like I remember buying the game.
Honestly, yeah.
And played it on a shit computer that had like 2 gigabytes of RAM and a processor so old it's practically a fossil. And no GPU.
Mm-hmm. I started playing Minecraft, I think, in 2011. So yeah, it's been nearly 10 years for me as well. A lot of fucking memories with that game, and I am not ashamed to admit that I on multiple occasions I have cried listening to the Minecraft soundtrack. Like that's it, just because like not in a sad way, but like man, memories.
Good ass music. I remember seeing a YouTube video that's like It's summer 2012 and you're playing Minecraft at 2 a.m.
Oh,
Something
yeah,
like that. I'm like, yeah, that was me. I made my first online friend through Minecraft. She was Australian and didn't keep like communication after switching aliases over the years.
yeah. I made my first online friend through Miiverse and Mine. We played Minecraft together a lot, but it was through Miiverse. I've mentioned it on the podcast before. Zelda Star.
What are you?
uh, there's no hope in finding that one. Um, we've already gone over that discussion though.
Yeah.
But yeah, old games, old friends, and new things coming up. You know, I'm still meeting new people. Like things constantly change and shift, and you just gotta enjoy what you can. So I'm and also on the topic of like documentation. I That's why also a reason why I really like doing blockchain, because I see it as also a kind of form of documentation, like archiving, like just how what was going on at the time, how we were feeling. You know, I could
The
look back at an
memories.
episode and think of like, oh yeah, that was going on, or yeah, I was feeling that. So yeah, uh, a bit unrelated, but a big thing that happened to me is your boy found a girlfriend. Yeah.
On the streets. Just found her.
I have yet to wake her up. I found her on the road, yeah, but she hasn't moved. No, no, no. I won't go too
Yeah.
much into that, but yeah, there
Oh,
it
you
is.
you poor bastard. E dating. It's under these circumstances.
You've mentioned I believe it's better regularly than this than not, I guess, because at least if it's online, I'm not already used to seeing them in person and just can't, you know. I'm not restricted from doing that. Like if it was already a regular thing,
I mentioned a few
and things
nights ago that
changed.
I feel bad for anyone online dating, like right now with this whole health and safety concerns and lockdown and all. Like, if anyone was planning to meet their online partner, they're gonna have to wait like at best another year or two.
Yeah, yeah. So that'll be something. But you know, I don't want to be too fast with it anyways. You know, um, slow burn, slow burn. But we do have more viewer questions. Uh, sorry, Frank, I'm gonna skip that one. It's just Naruto.
Yeah, that exists. I
Yeah,
acknowledge
it
it.
exists. Um, at 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 Bazinga. Why the long break? Because we wanted to.
It's on my end, there's a lot of mental issues, and now I can't say this for certain, but there's a high chance that I'm not mentally well,
Hmm.
and I suspect it's always been like this.
Wow, same. Yeah, yeah. Totally. You know, got to take care of what you got to take care of.
I
Wish.
definitely have anxiety,
Hmm.
and like probably something worse, but I can't say for certain until until the psychiatrist gets back to me, which has been like
Yeah,
since a week or two since we took our break.
yeah, yeah.
So a long time. I get that it takes a while to get like a professional. They're all busy and such. Plus, like talking with particular friends that I've known for a good while and who know a lot about me. I've like been remembering particular events that I wish I could not remember.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily traumatic, but they're like seriously mentally damaging memories.
I get that as well. I've actually been. I wonder, is there like a dream suppressing drug or something at all? Because like I don't like dreaming. I really don't, because like every night it's always like the same thing. Of just like revisiting memories I really would rather not, and it just puts me in a bad mood. You know, and I don't like that. I don't think dreams, and like I've gotten better. I don't let dreams affect me so much, but still, it's like ugh. You know.
I've been searching up like meanings behind certain like events in dreams. Like I had a dream that a few nights ago, my hand got bit by a snake, and that's
Ooh,
the like meaning behind that is something about avoiding responsibilities, which
really?
yeah, I sort of feel like for the last few weeks I've been avoiding this podcast unintentionally because of my bad sleeping habits.
Honestly, same. uh,
And
like last week. I was like, "Hey, want to record?" And then I just didn't.
and like loads of other personal responsibilities. That's like not in the best interest for this podcast.
Yeah, and that's why we can take small breaks if we want to. Like, hey, just want to skip this week, sure.
Yeah.
Don't got to be so
I
rigid
can't
with it.
exactly say like for these next few months that we're gonna have a consistent upload, at least compared to like at the start in our prime.
Yeah, our prime. Ooh.
Maybe it's too early to call it our prime, but our initial start to the podcast were
Yeah.
like I think we had 2 or 3 breaks in between the
hmm
20 episodes.
The last one was by far our longest, of course. But yeah, the other
Probably
ones.
it
Yeah,
definitely not our last, especially with me moving in like a few short months.
of course. I mean, we do blockchain for ourselves first and foremost. It's just for fun. Shouldn't. I know
Yeah.
we're obviously not getting paid for it. It's not like a job, so it's not priority in my life. It's not like no, I I can't do this. I can't receive medical attention for being in a car crash. I need to record the blockchain episode.
God, it'd be like the ending scene in Whiplash, but you haven't seen that.
No, I'm significantly more. I'm not as uncultured as I was before, though. Last you've seen me and on the podcast with all those movies. Definitely, you were streaming. Definitely helped. Just because I finally got to see him. He's like, oh man,
So
I hear so much about him, and now I finally get it.
you saw like the ending scenes for Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Out.
I
Great
think
movies.
I watched the whole I watched the whole of Ferris Bueller's Day Out, didn't I? I think yeah,
You did.
yeah.
You live near Chicago. You should recreate that movie.
It was a fun movie. I liked it. uh, and the end of Breakfast Club was cool. I want to watch the whole thing sometime. We've recently, just for fun, been watching in the server the Hot Wheels movies, like Acceleracers and Highway 35, which is what I grew up on, like mostly for nostalgia reasons, but it's also just they're just fun movies, and they're not like cinematic masterpieces or anything. But
Now, to
we're enjoying
clarify,
ourselves.
when you say the server, we're not referring to the blockchain server.
Oh yeah, sorry. When I say the server, there's just like a server that I hang out with friends. That's just kind of how it's always been. Apologies. Yes, thank you for clarifying. Uh, but yeah, I never much of a movie guy, but I like doing it with friends, I guess, or like other people, more than just watching them alone. In sitting in my chair for upwards to like 2 hours in the
Yep,
dark.
it's definitely easier to watch movies with other people. I've been streaming. I've been streaming for a friend, Mr. Robot, which we just finished a few nights ago.
Oh, you finished it. Nice.
It's a fucking amazing show.
I know I tuned in for maybe an episode or two of that one, but and I enjoyed what I did see. But then I had to go and get a consistent sleep schedule, and I couldn't stick around for that late. Fucking-
We stayed up over 12 hours watching the show.
I saw that. I
Up until the series finale, which I feel like you like if you did stick around, you most definitely would have enjoyed the last 3 episodes.
I'm sure I would, but I also enjoyed going to bed. So on my own time, probably, or some other point in my life, maybe. I don't know. I'll read the wiki. No.
Don't read the fucking wiki. The show's got a great story. I encourage anyone to watch the show who can definitely handle like heavy subject matters regarding mental illness.
I really did like the little I did see, so I'm interested. Still want to watch Breaking Bad. Haven't started. I'm really bad at keeping up with shows. Like even shows that I have been watching for years, like I'm always a couple episodes behind.
I think it's definitely easier getting into shows than movies, especially shows that have already concluded, like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, yeah. I do find it easier when there's someone else to do it with. Like I'm watching Mandalorian every episode with my sister as they come out because we like to watch shows a lot together, and that's fun. You know, at least it gets me uh, inspired. You know, just absorbing good content.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten more like shows to stream for like particular friends because I used to stream movies in your server, but like I've been cutting that. It's basically canceled streaming to your server. So I'll be
Oh yeah,
streaming more shows for like my own server full of like exclusively the people I trust.
yeah.
And I'm going to share an experience of a Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad's prequel. Well, not
Oh cool.
necessarily prequel. It's more like a spin-off because it's not building up to the events of Breaking Bad. It's equally a great show, if not better, thanks to the modern
Damn.
technology.
Would you recommend watching Breaking Bad before watching Better Call Saul?
Oh no, that like both shows stand on their own.
Oh, nice. Might take a look then. But yeah, content.
Yeah, and then like next year is going to be like the season finale coming soon.
Oh damn! I
I
didn't know
think
it was still going.
yeah, just one more season because you know like since it's a prequel spin-off, it's obviously going to build up to Breaking Bad and it has its own story to tell at the same time.
Yeah, recently. Do you know Gennady Tartakovsky's Primal?
No, I do
No.
not understand a single word you just said.
Gennady Tartakovsky, name of the guy, did Samurai Jack. Also making a show, Primal. Second half of the first season recently came out on Adult Swim. I binged the entirety of that with a friend, and that was awesome. I love that show so much because like there's no dialogue like whatsoever because it's just a caveman and his dinosaur surviving. It's pretty cool. I recommend checking it out. It's very pretty.
I'm gonna bring Mr. Robot back up. There's an episode with no dialogue. Like there's two lines of dialogue and it's the most intense episode.
I love those like types of episodes so much. Like if they're done well, which in my experience they usually are, because if you're not confident in doing it well, you're probably not going to attempt it even, because it's not easy. I'm sure. Like if you're trying to break that format of like, usually there's dialogue, but like, oh no, there isn't. You know.
Yeah.
I like to do something like that sometime. Make a show, or some sort of content. I've
Yeah.
been branching off into various types of content besides, like I've been drawing less, but I didn't stop doing things. I've been doing more writing, more editing, just kind of feeling the water, getting situated with different types of content so I can eventually put it all together into like one cool project that incorporates all of those things. I just like having a lot of skills.
Yeah. I keep drawing once in a while, but like lately I've been writing more often since I've recently fixed my laptop. Which I got this laptop like 2 years ago. So it's like 3 to 4 years old now. So it was in desperate need to upgrade the hard drive, especially since it was bricked. And now like I'm writing 3 scripts, like 2 of which on my own, which are my own projects. Who the fuck is messaging me? That doesn't matter. But I've been thinking a lot of like using my characters for since I have many characters, like a good handful that I'm eventually gonna write into my own projects, and I've had this idea that y- telling each story in a different format other than just like a comic for an example. Like going to turn one of them into a short film, another into like some like format of animation, just anything really.
Yeah. Animation is something I've been hesitant to get into because it's tough. But you learn through your failures, and you fail by trying. So I guess I just have to make that first step. I've been recently considering entering an OCT, which is an original character tournament that I've come across, which could be fun.
Weird.
I do some animation stuff for that.
I remember like these last few years I did like bits in animation, but like nothing too serious. Just something for myself or others. I remember I made a little animated GIF for a friend who like I've basically stolen their character and using them for my own
Yeah,
creative work, which I guess to compensate I might have her help with like writing, like a co-writer, but like I'm not getting around to writing any particular story at the moment with
yeah.
those characters. I mean,
I'd probably do something a little similar. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, I guess you could say. I just kind of want to try a bunch of different things and see what sticks, you know? I'm going to get Frank to teach me how to do comic stuff, like how to situate comic panels and how to write for comics and whatnot. Organizing that. We actually made a little super collaborative comic, actually. It's not like finished, so I can't like show it, but it's nothing serious. It's just a Star Wars thing of Anakin like coming out of the shower and his towel falls down. Like it was something
spoiling
stupid
the
and easy.
story.
There was a character death. Be prepared. And then like, Captain Rex walks in on Anakin naked and he snaps his neck. Like,
Yeah.
so it was just something small and stupid, but it's experience, I guess. I do want to get better at that. Just general knowledge learning. I know Coda gonna want to learn background stuff from her because I can't do backgrounds for shit, and she does some amazing background work. So
Actually, I have one of her pieces set as my phone background.
So do I.
It's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Oh man, we actually did record for about an hour, huh?
Yeah. There's
So
a lot
gone.
to say, a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. I'm glad that without a guest, we can still fill the air. Well,
Yeah.
do you have any other things to talk about before we close up?
I'm trying to think of one that's like not too personal. Which at the moment I can't.
I know I mentioned Twitter drama in the very beginning of this, but like now I'm thinking it's like, man, it's not even really Twitter drama. It's like it's just something stupid, person made joke, people didn't like joke, got angry. That's it. I don't really want to go. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Taking time off Twitter. Like I'm now only following 74 people. So like it's more
I've been unfollowing as well. Yeah. I want to see if I can get down to like 3 or between 4 and 500, like maybe like 300. I don't like unfollowing mutuals because I usually I still like that content, and the mute function exists as well. But let me tell you, Twitter does a lot of things wrong, but the disable retweets is one of the best things they've ever done. It's my favorite Twitter feature right there. Because, you can only fit so much on your timeline. But yeah, if that's all, thank you so much for listening to the Blockchain Podcast, and we'll see you all eventually.
soon.
Once again. Yeah, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. Gotcha.